Welcome Sagittarius. We're doing your December 2025 tarot forecast. It is a general reading, so trust yourself what resonates, leave what does not. And this reading is wherever Sagittarius is in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising sign, and if you're cross-watching, big welcome. Now I have just opened the 2026 tarot forecast, which give you predictions on love, career and finances, as well as your general energies. They're only available in December and January of next year, so they're opening up for next week, so you can start booking in now. They're very limited in terms of spots available, so we'll put that booking link on here and down below. Do get in touch. Now, my channel is also soon to hit the 100,000 subscriber, and as a big thank you, that I'm going to be giving away a 1-hour pre-recorded personal reading with me to that 100,000 subscriber. So if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. If you've been following me for a while and haven't yet subscribed, this would be the month to do so, and you'll go into the draw. And I just want to say a big thank you to all of those in my community who've been following me for quite some time and give me that beautiful support. Very much appreciated. All right, let's dive in. And yes, darlings, I have got a bandage on my wrist. I have strained my thumb and my wrist. So those of you asking, I'm very appreciative of your love and support at this time. That it's just there to give me a bit of support, and I'm doing really well. All right, let's see what your spirit guides want you to know right now. Oh, you've got the mirror. There is a need to reflect, to see, love, and appreciate all parts of self. So where are you not loving yourself enough? So we're saying, where do you need to boost yourself up a bit? Sometimes we can unintentionally take on the judgments of others or worry about what others think. And Spirit's saying you really need to fully love and appreciate yourself. You've got the Star Mother, which says you are universally loved and supported at this time by your angels, your spirit guides. You've got the Seer, which is being a visionary, trusting in your psychic insights. You're very psychic at this time. Using your spiritual practices to access your spiritual guidance, divination tools. And you've got the Awakener, which is I rise out of the ashes like the golden sun. So some of you possibly having a boost in vitality, overcoming physical issues like illness, injury, feeling really good. Can also be an increase in motivation and drive. And you've got the Winged Messenger of Creation. My spiritual direction inspires my creative flow. So possibly some new ideas coming to you, creative ideas. It can be related to bringing love and light to this world, just things you're passionate about. All right, let's have a look at some crystal energies to balance these out. Or you've got Deiptes, the healing heart. All right, this is directly related into you reflecting on things. So possibly gone through things that have hurt, bruised that heart chakra of yours. And you've got Amethyst, which is humility. Okay, so when we pull humility, if I can say that right, not humidity, humility. We've got to get out of the ego state. How can we look at things from more feeling level, more conscious feeling level? What are situations trying to show us? And you've got Rhodochrosite, which is all about self-love. Oh, it's such a focus on self right now. So there is a message here that doing your spiritual practices, carving time out for your self-care is an act of self-love. And green calcite, which is letting go. So as you let go of things that have been bothering you, worrying you, possibly negative self-talk where you're putting yourself down, judging yourself, it's gonna help you rise and elevate. All right, there's two here. It's interesting, this wanted to fly out before the other one. Well, you got Sunstone, which is the Ra energy coming out. I mean, in ancient Egyptian times, the sun was referred to as Ra. So there is going to be this beautiful boost in energy, feeling very passionate about your ideas. And Rhodochrosite, which was what originally wanted to come out, which is having patience with the timing of things, how long it's going to take to bring those ideas to life. All right, let's put some guidance from the tarot. Oh, you got the Page of Cups. So the aim is to get to this place where you feel really happy and content within self, meaning we don't need external validation from others. We don't need external situations to boost ourselves up. We feel content within self. A sense of happiness and joy. Okay, got the One of Fire. There is an amazing idea or opportunity about to come your way. And the Eight of Air, you need to see where you're procrastinating on carving out some time for self-care. Which means we've got to make that time for self. We've got to make it a priority. I can hear you giving yourself all these excuses, and Spirit saying enough of the excuses, make some time for it. We've also got the Ten of Earth coming out, which is possibly an inheritance coming your way, wanting generational wealth, passing an inheritance onto your children. And you've got the Magician, which if you want to bring ideas to life, it's about you getting very clear about what those ideas are, the steps involved, taking action towards bringing them into fruition. Let's have a look at you holding yourself back a little stuck here. Okay. You're in hermit mode, and Spirit's saying that's not serving you, darlings. So when it comes to self-care, some of you need to get out and about. It could even be a walk, in your community. Where are you holding yourself back because you want to be in hermit mode when Spirit's saying you need to actually focus on some self-care? Or maybe you just need to find some quiet time for self. If we twisted the hermit card around and said, well, maybe you need to find some time for self. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Yeah, there is a need for you to treat yourself with kindness, compassion, unconditional love. Mary Magdalene coming out there. You are going through a lot of transformation right now. There's transformation happening around your material needs and ideas and opportunities coming towards you. Okay, and you've got a sure blossoming abundance. You're just getting started. Don't give up. Those of you working on some new self-care routines, Spirit's saying continue with them. And to open yourself up to receive. So as much as you're doing, Spirit's saying you also need to open yourself up to receive from the universe. I want to give to you. And to ask for help if you need it. Particularly around your ideas and projects, not doing everything yourself. Where could others assist you? Let's bring you some guidance from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle. You've got the Winged Wise Ones coming out here, which is angelic help coming your way, miraculous help coming your way, trying to help you bring your dreams to life, removing obstacles out of your path. And you've got the Word Lord, which is watching how you communicate with others. We've also got humility here. So when we praise others, it lifts them up, versus us criticizing others, which drags them down. So how you communicate with others is going to be very important at this time. And the Hawk Experience, which is there's going to be spirit communication coming your way, and Spirit saying you need to pay attention to it. So when you're in your quiet time, communing with Spirit, doing your spiritual practices. So the guidance is going to be very accurate. You've also got the Metal King. There's going to be situations where you need to put healthy boundaries in place with others so that you have the time to do what you need to do. Also not being so closed off that you're not connecting with others, particularly family and friends. Or you got the Map Maker of Destiny coming out. So there is a map of destiny at play right now in your life. For some of you, this idea, this project you want to work on is part of your destiny. You have a free will choice in terms of what you want to do. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Okay, some of you need to challenge your perception. It's directly related to how you feel about yourself. Yep. Your sense of happiness and joy. You can switch it in an instant. Which means we stop telling ourselves that the world is against us and woe is me and nothing ever works out for me. That is not going to help you, that attitude. So how do we clear that energy and wake up in a different, dare I say, darlings, mood and attitude? One that is going to lovingly support you and boost you up. So you got to watch how you're talking to yourself. That may be the issue here. So are you communicating with yourself in a positive, uplifting way, or are you dragging yourself down? Every time you drag yourself down, pull yourself up and tell yourself to pack it up. It's not serving you. You absolutely need to nourish your soul, which is looking after yourself, pampering yourself, boosting yourself up. You've also got to share your thoughts. Okay, this is interesting. This is about your communication with spirit. So, are you second guessing the messages coming to you? Do you need to talk to a spiritual mentor? It's almost like I'm not sure if you're trusting the messages coming to you. And do not fear the unknown. Okay. So there is a need for openness versus closing self off. Because we've also got boundaries here. How could we be wide open and still feel that ability to protect self without closing self off? Yeah, there's a need for you to let go of the old. Some of you are releasing something that's not working to open up to a new idea or project that you have. So making the time for something new, to create something new. Let's put you some guidance in terms of suggested actions moving forward. Oh, right now you're healing chaos. There's a tornado going off. Darling, it's an internal storm. Just saying, it's related to self. There's a lot of butterflies around that tornado. It's all about you coming into a sense of feeling more joy and happiness. Or some of you need to do some forgiveness practices. Okay. It may be related to how you've communicated with yourself, put yourself down. It may be how you've communicated with others in some way that hasn't been positive. Sometimes we can say things in the heat of the moment that we can regret later on because we've been triggered. Oh, darlings, you've got the ability to manifest miracles right now. Ask for a miracle. Spirit's trying to help you as much as they can. The miracle is arriving after the storm because there's a rainbow there. And you possibly need to also manage your energy and have some quiet time in solitude for self, away from everyone, away from the noise of the world, just to reset your energy. And to delight in nature. This is beautiful. So when we're out in nature, we can feel the beauty of life. It can certainly boost us up energetically, emotionally. Some good endorphins there. Let's have a look at your animal spirit guides and what they want you to know. Okay. You've got the horse spirit and saying the freedom's yours. So you could lift yourself up and boost yourself up and feel really happy and joyful. Or you could feed the hungry ghost, which is being in a state of negativity. Choice is yours, Spirit's saying. Hopefully you'll choose the higher path. All right, there's some kind of situation where you need to watch and wait. You've got the seahorse spirit here. Could be some kind of communication with a situation that's a little tense or difficult. Could also be an opportunity that's unfolding. Oh my God, darlings, you've got the parrot spirit coming out. Again, this need to watch your words. So why are we triggering? Why are we triggering here? It's about you believing in yourself more. Okay, there's a lack of self-confidence there. So if somebody's trying to encourage you to do something that they know you're capable of, but it's getting your back up, the only reason it's getting you back up because you're feeling the pressure of stepping outside your comfort zone, which means you're being defensive versus accepting that you have the ability to do something, which means you may, dare I say, darlings, mouth off. Just because you feel like someone's putting you under pressure, when in fact they can see the beautiful potential in you. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got the koala spirit. Spirit's got a plan. Oh my God, Spirit's all over your reading. This is help coming your way. Direct from the universe. Oh, and the eagle spirit. Spirit's got your back. Oh, they're so helping you right now. Overcome challenges, be victorious. Oh, and the wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Oh, yeah. It does. Sometimes we can have ideas and it not pan out and things feel like a struggle, right? Sometimes it could be it's the wrong timing to put something out there to the world. It's directly related to your ideas and projects. It could be that you did something and you're tired of doing it. You want to do something else. Guidance there. You got the wombat spirit, be at home. Again, this need to feel really content within self. How do we come back to a place of contentedness? All right, let's put you some guidance in terms of crowning energy from the beautiful Divine Circus Oracle. Oh, of course. This is so beautiful. Wait till you see it. I love this. I love the image on this card. You've pulled the crown of the butterfly bambini. Have a look at that. So beautiful. Oh, it's all about transformation. So you pulled transformation twice in your reading. Pulled the butterfly twice in your reading. You ready? It says Sagittarius. Just as nature imbues the butterfly with an innate ability for radical transformation, so too do you have natural instincts within, guiding you to grow in dramatically, utterly life-changing ways. Progress is perfection. Growth is your attainment. Do you shun what you have been or mistakes you have made? Or instead do you wear your ability for transformation as a sacred crown of power? Transformation is an ability, an art, a sacred power. It requires an ability to go through the death of the old self to be reborn again. That death might be an identity, a lifestyle or career, or an inner sense of self that no longer seems enough to truly reflect who you are becoming. Requires both strength and flexibility to be like bamboo, to bend without breaking. You have to be so strong in your sense of your essence, and even as the form of your life, your body, your mind, your very soul goes through change, you recognize that underneath it all, there is a kernel of essential eternal you that is always the same. That is your spiritual anchor within, a feeling of peaceful consistency, even whilst the rigors of life work their magic upon you, causing things to change and grow in other ways. The flexibility you possess will indicate the extent to which transformation is possible. Are you willing to let go of what you have known, who you have been, without judging it, except to understand you're outgrowing your past and becoming your future in this very moment? This takes great courage, whilst flexibility of mind allows you to believe that there are other possibilities in this life beyond what you've already experienced. This strength gives you the courage to bear the loss of the known and the terror of the unknown, perhaps even turning that terror into excitement for what may be. This oracle speaks of a spiritual ability in you to transform. And it's not a small change. It is a life-altering transformation where you pass through a door and cannot go back. It is challenging, it is thrilling, and it promises so much happiness, but there will be loss to grieve also. If you are in transition through such a transformational process, you will know how painful it can be at times. This oracle brings you confirmation it shall not be a failed initiation for you, but a true rebirth, and you have what it takes. You can make this crazy improbable leap into a completely new consciousness, and you're meant to do so. It might seem ridiculous, just like the improbable miracle of a caterpillar becoming a butterfly, but it is part of your destiny. This is a radical change of which you dream or feel you're being swept up in without knowing what it is that's pulling you forward is meant to be. Believe in your ability to transform. Trust in what's happening. And don't dream small dreams, for you are capable of far more dramatic and colourful creations. You have within you the ability to become a creature so wildly beautiful and free that you probably cannot even envision what that will look like or feel like at this time. All you can do is trust in the magnificence of what you are becoming, the expression of the transformational intelligence and power within you. Beautiful. There's an affirmation here. It says, "Is it safe for me to embrace who I am becoming? A creature so beautiful, wild and free." Oh, a lot of transformation and growth wanting to happen. All right, those are your messages. If you enjoyed this reading, show it some love. Hit that like button. Make sure to share, subscribe. Do reach out if you'd like a personal reading. Booking links on here and down below. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.